What's up, y'all? This is my 94 Nissan Hardbody drift project. I'm going to be kind of resurrecting it on the channels today and bringing it back to actually being able to work on it. The plan today with this truck is to actually clean it, get it, in a clean enough space that we can actually work on it. And then I'm going to clean the interior, pull all of the extra parts that I have laying in it out of it, and probably throw some shocks on the back and fix the passenger door hinges, and maybe get some more. Say hi.
Hello.
Wet.
Wash the leaves off.
All right, we got it all cleaned up. It's doesn't have any tree sap on it right now, except for a little bit on the hood that refused to budge. I'm gonna pull the bed off and throw the other shocks I got on it real fast. All right, we flipped the bed off, and I got the old Monroes off this truck that I pulled off the first video, and I'm gonna throw them on here because this one's still got the old crusty factory ones, and they don't work.
You'd be...
That is on 2, that is why. Hey, there's a battery. You want a double A?
I'll take it.
All right, so got the shocks on. This thing is on a mono leaf. I pulled the middle leaf out of that stack and put it back together so it'd drop it, as well as the lowering blocks. So it actually, with the bed on it, it actually sits pretty close to the frame, and it will smack it at the diff. All right, we got the bed back on, and I pulled the fender off so that I can fix these hinges, which you can see I've got a really big gap right here from the wreck. It's this part of the hinge is actually bent. It's bent like that. So the door is sitting out further than it should be. So I've got an extra set of hinges off my other truck that I'm going to throw on here, and then I'm going to clean out the interior.
Works.
All right, so first thing you do is you attach the door, pull these two bolts out, 1, 2, leave the door hanging, and then you've got this pin here. And this pin has a little C-clip right here that you want to push off of it and then hammer this pin out. It's actually barbed. If you look at this one, you can see it's barbed.
Oh,
so it actually sits in there, so it actually has to be punched out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Just like studs. Wheel studs.
yeah, it's just like a wheel stud. They're not hard to get out. They're hard not to lose. Yeah.
Are you able to hook the side of the pin with your extension?
Yeah, probably.
That'd be good.
Right into the door wiring. Got the seat out and starting to actually declutter it. Most of its parts from this truck, but I found a third brake light. So this is a 94 only year brake light. It's the same one that my truck has, my other truck. It's got the same 1 year only. But yeah, I'm gonna throw it on this one. It's supposed to be body colored. It's not. I think it was off of a black truck. Come on, out. There we go.
There you go, Papa.
Oh, thank you. Oh, got the factory third brake light on. I like it better than white. Yeah.
Better than white.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, we got the interior pulled apart and, somewhat cleaned out. And, well, we're trying to carpet
Giving
shampoo.
some things an old college try.
Yeah, got the carpet and mat shampooers. Jesus, I don't know if the headrest needs all of that. But yeah, got the little seat out of the jump seat out of it on this side and pull the console out. But I mean, it's cleaning up pretty good. It's not bad. You know, good enough for a drift truck.
Never seen a nicer center console. I have.
All right, so now that we got the door fixed and the interior cleaned, I'm gonna go ahead and jack up the front end and put the other set of old shocks I have on the front of it, and remove the bump stops out of it because for some reason they're still in it. All right, got the wheel off, and it needs a lower ball joint too. But I'm gonna, in a later video, I'm gonna pull all of the front suspension off of the truck and clean everything and replace every single ball joint and bushing and everything, because it's crummy. But yeah, so now I'm gonna get the shock out, which is that top nut there, and then bottom bolt down there, and then I'm gonna pull the bump stop. If you can see it right there where it's been sitting on the arm, it's that nut right there that you got to pull off just to get to it. All right, we got the first side done. Onto the second side, same thing. Top shock nut, you know, lower shock bolt, and then bump stop there. This side also has a bad ball joint, so yeah, we'll get to the whole front suspension refresh. I'm gonna just pull apart and disassemble these arms too. I think that'll be interesting. All right, we got the second side done. Use shocks on the front, pull the bump stops out. It does sit a little lower. Rear needs to be equaled out, so that's gonna come with the hanger drop. I'm gonna re-drill the hanger in the front and then redo all the bushings. So it should sit about level with this now. And you know, that's about all we're gonna do for this video.
Get hot and sexy with it.